Wait, here is a disclaimer though. There's a background sound on the audio of this video that I can't remove, and I'm asking you to please just ignore it or try your best to ignore it. I promise you, it is worth it. So stay tuned. Good afternoon. So today we're going to do something I think a little bit different. I'm just going to chat to you guys, and I'm going to do it from a point of view where I would like for y'all to know me better, right? And I'm going to tell y'all certain things that I have not shared on my channel or online, for that matter, in great detail before. And I think it's important for us to go on this journey and for me to do what I came here to do. So my name is Logracia. I am married and I am a mother, and we're going to start in each of those sections, right? And I've done a what do you call these videos? A get to know me video before. So it's on my channel. If I remember, I'll like put the link somewhere. Yeah, so I'm gonna say so a lot because I'm thinking while I am talking. I did not want to write anything down. I didn't want to prepare for this because I believe that we need to build a connection, or I would like to build a connection with y'all. Okay, so just why I'm doing this video today. And this morning I got up, did what I needed to do. I finished up the video that went out today, Thursday the 17th of August. I uploaded it and everything, and I just felt like there was something missing, and I've been feeling about my content in general, especially on YouTube. I felt that there is something missing, and I was reminded by words that I've heard Joey Tlamini say over the last few weeks, and it is that her limiting belief is that she believes that she needs to and I'm paraphrasing, that she needs to dumb herself down. So her channel's name is Unlearning with Joey, and we were live last week together here on YouTube on her channel as well. And those words just kept on ringing in my head, right? Because I struggled with the same thing, and I still do. At 40 years old, I still do. I just know how to navigate it easier than I did when I was younger. I am not the same as everybody else, and I needed to make peace with that. And all of us are not the same, right? But I'm always the one that stands out, whether it's in like physically, whether it's intellectually, whether it's emotionally, whatever. I always feel like the odd one out, and it's not that anybody makes me feel that way. I just feel that way. And my content has been feeling like it is like everybody else's, and there's nothing wrong with that. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. But I just feel that for me at this time in my life, it has to give more. I don't know. I don't know if that makes sense. If it doesn't make sense, just let me know and I'll explain again. So yeah, where do we start? Like, we're going to run through a lot of my history, a lot of my background, so that you guys can understand why I'm here. Yeah, so I am the eldest daughter of my parents. I have 3 siblings who I did not grow up with full time, and then I have 3 siblings that I grew up with full time. So I am the eldest of the 4, and out of the whole bunch, I am the eldest girl. And I think that is where most of my opinions are established out of, the way I am, everything. That is where it comes from. I grew up in a home with my mother and my father. My parents raised us. according to the Bible. They gave us Jesus. That's the biggest and the greatest gift they could have ever given us. I did not always agree with my parents. I did not always listen to my parents. But I am grateful that my parents are my parents, no matter what. And I am grateful that they raised us the way that they did. Because if they did not do what they did with what they knew, I would not be here today. So that's where my Christian upbringing comes from. And it is not a religion to me, it is a lifestyle. Like, God is part of my life. Not perfectly part of my life, but He is part of my life. And everything that I've experienced, everything that I've gained out of life, every success, every failure that He turned into a blessing is because of God. And I will forever, forever be grateful to Him for that. I may not have walked the path that He wanted me to walk all the time, because there was a time where I felt like I had a massive void in my life that I needed to go out and fill, and it brought me full circle back to Him again, and that is what I'm grateful for. So yeah, if you ask my advice, if you want to know anything about anything, that is where it's going to stem from, because that is just how it is. Okay. And then I met my husband when I was 19, I think. Yeah. And at the time when I met him, he's, yeah, I think 19. I think, no, it was not 19. I can't remember. 19, 20, like thereabout, right? But we knew of each other before that. Like, we've known each other for a while. We went to the same church. And at the time when we started dating, he was a dad. So he had a little girl. And yeah. Without it being... So I'm just trying to find the right words. I never, ever want to be disrespectful towards her mother, because I'm not a replacement for her. I am, doesn't even matter what I am. But as far as I'm concerned, that's my girl, that's my daughter. Like, that's how I see it, and that does not take away anything that her mother has done, because I can never be the person that raised this amazing child that I can just also have the benefit of. So yeah. Then we had a boy that will be 17 soon, and that's that. And at home right now, my nephew is living with us for the last 8 months, and yeah. So at home, I'm mothering 3 kids. I may not have given birth to all of them, but I'm mothering them. And they're not kids, like they're grown, they're really grown. They're grown. But I'm the mother of this home, so I'm mothering them. Anyway, and then, yeah, then my husband, like, he's just a cool guy. He's my best friend. He is a cool guy. No one is. He's not perfect, and I think that's the thing. Like, when you speak highly of someone, the people always think that you're saying that they're perfect, but no, even me, I'm not perfect. I'm close to perfect. No, I'm joking. And then there's Chance, that you guys see all the time, that is forever different. So Chance came to come and stay with us. I think it's about, is it 2 years already? He's turning 2 in November, and he's still a puppy for all intents and purposes. And I was not keen on having a dog. They begged me for years for us to get a dog, and we finally decided to get one. And my condition was that they needed to do certain things for him, and that it would be that we would go to a rescue organization to adopt him. We wouldn't buy a dog, we would go and adopt him. And the reason for that is because there's so many dogs and cats that don't have homes, that are in rescue organizations, and that need homes. So yeah, we fell in love with him, and we got him, and we named him Chance, and that's the toddler. He's the toddler in the house. So yeah. Okay, so now we're gonna get to the point of this discussion, right? As I mentioned to you guys, that I felt like I'm feeling like I am not giving my best. I'm feeling like I am not doing what I'm supposed to be doing. And the reason why I know that this is what I'm supposed to be doing is because the Holy Spirit would not be constantly giving me ideas, constantly pushing me, you know, nudging me, having people speak to me about my YouTube channel and about creating content. And there wouldn't be this constant nudge when I feel like giving up and walking away. And if you know me, you would know that, like, and I think I've mentioned this before, I don't like to struggle. I don't have the capacity in me to struggle. Like, I don't like to struggle. If something is difficult, I take a break and I walk away. I can't be struggling about videos and pictures and things. Like, there's bigger things in life to struggle about. I'm not gonna struggle about this. Like, I'm not gonna struggle with this, right? So yeah, and this has been a struggle. Like, it's been a struggle, because every time I think I'm getting, you know, I am getting to the next point, and then it's something else, and then it's something else, and then it's something else. And I do take a break, and I do get tired, and I do get despondent, and I do cry to God and ask him, like, but when? If this is what you want for me, and if this is what you want me to do, then why are you not making it work? Why is it so difficult? Why is it so tiring? Why? And I don't know. Then it's like he does something, or he sends someone my way, and then it makes sense again, and then I get up and I push forward again. So I just thought that in order for me to do what I need to do, or what I believe I need to do, I need to let you guys in a bit. And on the internet, I'm a strong believer that you need to have boundaries. And I have strong boundaries. But I also need to, you know, I also need to open up a bit. Yeah. So ideally, the person that's going to benefit the most out of my content is a young woman. I cannot speak to the experiences of a young man. And I don't think there's any men here that actually watch my videos, because my husband doesn't even watch my videos. But yeah, so I'm speaking to a young Logracia who is 19, 20, 21, 20s, 30s, who is finding a way in the world, right? Who's finding a way in the world, specifically as a Christian woman. If you're not Christian, that does not mean that you can't watch my content. I'm not gonna bash you. I'm not gonna bash your beliefs. I'm not gonna do any of that, because yeah. But I think you just need to understand that that is the point of my reference, right? Yes. So a young lady that always finds herself standing out, that always finds herself not quite fitting in the mold. Someone that doesn't always color within the lines, someone who's a little rebellious. Yeah, so because I never had a big sister, you know, I think I just want to be that to y'all. Maybe not a big sister, maybe like a big cousin. A cousin, you see? So yeah, I hope that this allows you to hear me clearly. This allows you to understand the things that I am about to say. This yeah, maybe I should also add this, like I'm a very serious person, so this is gonna be a bit of an oxymoron. I'm serious, but I love to laugh. Like, I take life very seriously. Like, I take things very seriously. Like, I don't mess around, right? And I've had to learn how to relax because I'm very, like, you know, and it comes across as cold, it comes across as distant, it comes across as very prideful, and maybe it is. It comes across as unapproachable, it comes across as all of those things. But and I'm not saying this because I'm tooting my own horn, but this is also feedback that I've gotten from other people. I'm kind. I know that I am loyal. Like, if I'm in your corner, I'm in your corner. Like, we'll go to war. Like, I'll fight for you. I got you. And depending on where you are, where my loyalty is, some people may see it as me being disloyal, but it is because I am loyal. Like, you can't be loyal to two things at the same time. You have to choose a side, and in today's life, people don't like choosing sides, which is okay. But yeah, I'm learning to love and have the people that I love know that I love them, and have them see that I love them, because I love deeply inside, and often people don't know that or see that, but I would like for them to see that, not to love me back, but to just experience it. Yeah. So if you have any questions, please leave them in the comments. And if you feel like your question is maybe a bit too personal for you, you can DM me on Instagram. And if I feel that your question is too personal to answer, I won't answer. I'll respond to your message, but I won't answer your question. So yeah, I hope this makes it easier for me to open up a little bit more to you guys, and for y'all to open up a little bit more to me, because you're not just a number there on that subscription count, you're actually a person. And with that, what I'm going to add to my videos, and even if I don't add it and I forget in my future videos, and even in this one, I want you always to think of something that you want me to know about you, and you can always just comment that in the comment section, because I remember names, I remember faces, I remember conversations, I remember a lot of things. So don't think that I'm going to forget what you said that time, that you like the color green, or that this, that, and the third. I remember. So yes, I want this to be a relationship. I don't want this to be me coming here and just talking about myself, which is so difficult. I don't like talking about myself. It's so difficult for me to do that. I would rather listen to people speak about themselves. So since this is not a two-way call, feel free to use my comment section. So thank you so much for listening. This thing is like almost 20 minutes, and I'm not gonna edit it. I'm gonna leave everything in there, like all the mistakes, all the things. But yeah, a strange get to know me, but I think it's a nice one. So yeah, also like to cry. I do get very emotional. But I don't like crying on the internet because the internet never forgets. The internet's like me, we don't forget. But yeah, if you haven't subscribed yet, remember to subscribe. Or no, better yet, go watch another video. If you've watched another video to the end, and then you can consider subscribing. Yeah. Bye y'all.